Florida cookout. So come down in the middle of December. It's December 21st through the 23rd. There is a 0% chance of snow. Come out for some good food, good brotherhood, southern hospitality. Come kick it with the brothers in Florida. Hope to see y'all there. This is the I.S.U.P.K and the Commanding General YAHANNA. Shalom.
We gon' make the whole hood rock. I'm from Florida where niggas known for being Glock 9 toters, no hoses. We draw that shit from our drawers like we supposed to. Landed as soldiers, but we surrounded by death and vultures. Way too many of my niggas end up on t-shirts and posters. You might be in harm's reach if you step on the nigga. Sneaks in the city of Palm Beach, so you better get 6 feet. No corona, but I did come in.
Shalom Israel, I.S.U.P.K Florida coming to you to invite you to the Florida cookout. So come down in the middle of December. It's December 21st through the 23rd. There is a 0% chance of snow. Come out for some good food, good brotherhood, southern hospitality. Come kick it with the brothers in Florida. Hope to see y'all there. This is the I.S.U.P.K and the Commanding General YAHANNA. Shalom.
We gon' make the whole hood rock. I'm from Florida where niggas known for being Glock 9 toters, no hoses. We draw that shit from our drawers like we supposed to. Landed as soldiers, but we surrounded by death and vultures. Way too many of my niggas end up on t-shirts and posters. You might be in harm's reach if you step on the nigga. Sneaks in the city of Palm Beach, so you better get 6 feet.
Right, Shalom. Shalom Israel. I'm teaching Novice of 1,000, Tamayam, and I'm teaching the I.S.U.P.K Feast of Dedication, the closing of the Feast of Dedication. All right. And today, I'm going to start off with 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 1. Okay, we're going to get into, when we was under captivity under the Greeks, who was the so-called white man. And we all know today that the white man, he'll say that he was a Greek. He'll claim that he was a Roman, but he would not say he was the Edomite. He would not claim that identity. But it's a way that you can show the whole world through the Apocrypha, through the Bible, that the Greeks and the Romans was the Edomites, or are the Edomites. Okay? So let's get 1 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 1.
It's the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And then after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes.
And the Medes.
Persians and the Medes. That he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece. Okay,
now you see that Philip, he's a Macedonian. Macedonian is a Greek. Okay? Guess who else was a Greek? The next feast day that coming up right now is the Feast of Purim. Okay? In the Feast of Purim, they had to deal with a devil named Haman. Okay, this devil Haman was trying to kill the Israelites. Okay, you'll learn about Mordecai, you'll learn about Esther during the Feast of Purim. Okay, but I'm going to show you in the Apocrypha through this Bible how Haman was a Macedonian, a Greek, and he was a damn white man. Okay, I can prove it. I can prove out of the Bible how the Greeks and the Romans are Edomites. Okay, so let's my next scripture. Okay, give me 1 second. I go on my notes. 1 second. Okay, warrior, give me editions of Esther in the Apocrypha, chapter 16, verse 10. All right. Okay, y'all just remember that Macedonia, is the Greek region, in the region of Greece. Okay. Alexander and Philip. If you don't know about Alexander is a great conqueror. He was a man that is conquered the whole earth. You know what I mean? This was the white man first came into power. But this conqueror, you know, he was a flaming hot, I ain't trying to say the word, alphabet person. You know what I mean? And he died of syphilis. But this man took over the whole earth and ruled for 12 years, man. But he was a Greek. Also, he was an Edomite. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all through the Bible how Greeks or Macedonians, which was Philip, Alexander the Great, and also Haman, how they are Edomites. Okay.
You said the rest of the book of Esther?
Yeah. It's called the additions to Esther. Okay.
It's the book of Esther, chapter 16, verse 10. For Haman, a Macedonian.
For Haman, a Macedonian, and Haman, he was in the Persian Empire. This is the empire that the Greeks had conquered and took over. And we was under we was under the Persian captivity. After the Persian captivity, we was under the Greek captivity because the Greeks conquered the Persians and the Medes. The Persians and the Medes are two nations put together. The Medes, they are from they are sons of Japheth. You ever heard of Japheth? They are sons of Japheth. The Persians are the Elamites, okay? The dot head people, you know, that's in 7-Eleven. All your Dunkin' Donuts and the 7-Elevens went up. You know, that's the dot people, the snake eaters, you know what I mean? Those are the Persians, the Elamites, all right? Read on.
The son of Hachaanakah.
Don't worry about it, read.
Being indeed a stranger from the Persian's blood.
Okay, now we know that Haman was a Macedonian. Okay, he was second in charge in the Persian Empire. Okay, but he came against the Jews. Well, he tried to come against the Jews, but the Lord stopped him through Esther, and he ended up getting killed, you know, by the king, because the king found out what he was doing. He lied on the Jews to try to get the Jews killed because Haman is the Edomites. Edomites are our number one enemies on this earth. All right, but there's also one thing too. If Haman if he was to be alive today, he would be a fake Jewish man because Haman is from the tribe of Amalek. Amalek is the chief house of Satan, the chief house of the Edomites. Okay, it's the same Jewish man today, and I'm gonna show you through the Bible. Give me the additions to Esther, chapter 12, verse 6.
Book of Esther, chapter 12, verse 6. Howbeit, Ammon, the son of Amadas, the Agagite. Okay.
Short for something short for the term Agagite is basically a son of Agag. Okay, Agag was a king of the Amalekites. And how can I prove that? Let's go to 1 Samuel 15:7. Okay. Everything good? Okay.
1 Samuel 15:7.
Uh-huh. First Samuel 15:7.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Verse 7. And Saul smote the Amalekites from Hagar until down, coming to shore.
Sluggy, that's not what I need. Well, yeah, keep reading. I need this.
Coming to shore that is over against Egypt. Verse 8. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive.
Okay, read that slow. Read that part slow. Go ahead.
And he took Agag,
the
king of the Amalekites.
Okay, now that you see that Ammon was an Agagite, was for the tribe of which was from the king of Agag. He was a descendant, a son from the king of Agag, which is from the Amalekites. You see plainly that he's the Edomite. Okay, so now you know that the Macedonians, the Greeks, were Edomites. So let's go back to 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. Alexander the Great, the Greek, was a Edomite. He is the devil that the Bible speaks of, okay?
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Cheddar, had smitten Darius, king of the Persian and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece. Verse 2. And made many wars.
He was the first king of Greece, you know, and he won many wars. He conquered the whole earth, man, in his time, his 12 years, in his short reign. Okay, go ahead.
And won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth. Verse 3. And went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. Verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations.
Now skip down to verse 7.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then died. Verse 8. And his servants.
He had a short time to bow. A short time to bow. It wasn't that long. Go ahead.
And his servants bare roll, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. So
guess what? The Greek Empire was split up. You know, and I think about it, four, you know, different parts. Okay, and one of these different parts that was split up was called the Seleucid Empire. Okay, the Seleucid Empire. This is what King Antiochus ruled under. Okay, read.
And evils were multiplied in the earth. Verse 10. And then and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed
Epiphanes. Epiphanes mean manifested one. You know, he claimed that he thought he was Zeus in the flesh. You know, also it can mean madman. A lot of people call him madman, but Epiphanes mean manifested one. He thought he was Zeus in the manifestation on earth. I mean, this man was crazy. And he wanted the Jews to worship him as God. That's why he was taking away their culture, he was taking away their tongue, their language. He was a tyrant, man. All right. But this was King Antiochus Epiphanes the first. He had a whole bunch of them. This was the first, though. All right. Read on.
Son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. Verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuade many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. See, a lot of our people don't know Judas Maccabees. You know, they had to have a standoff inside their own kingdom. They had to have civil war with these sellouts. Before we went to war against the Greeks, we had to have a civil war amongst each other. We had to fight amongst each other because you had these Negroes want to be Greek instead of being they damn selves. Just like you see these Christians today, they want to be American instead of be an Israelite, so they can be disgusting and live a sinful life and don't have to follow the laws of God because they rather follow the heathen. You know, this has always been our problem. Okay, but Judas Maccabees had to have a standoff with these Negroes, man. Okay, and we'll read about it later on during the class. All right, read on. Verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Yeah, this device pleased them well. No different than the American dream that Martin Luther King had.
This same device please these Christians, man, but it's a nightmare to black Hispanics and the American Indians. Okay, we are on the bottom, but these Christians, they love this. I had a dream speech where black and white little kids holding hand, and we can all get along, but we still don't get along with them. You know what I mean? You know, we have interracial marriage, and you know, you got black people trying to love white people so hard. These damn devils still don't want to love us. They still killing us. Ain't nothing changed. Right now, at 2023, you still getting Negroes that's getting harmed for trees, man. There's still Negroes getting harmed for trees. It's still lynchings. All right, ain't nothing changed, man. All right, read on.
Verse 13. Then certain of the people were so forward with herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Yeah, the government, the Greeks, they supported these Negroes. They supported these Negroes Hellenizing the Jews. Last week I went over what Hellenize means, to push Greek culture on another nation of people, man. To push their Greek philosophy, their Greek customs on another nation. You know what I mean? That's Hellenized. To make you a Greek convert, whatever. I mean, and guess what? The government supports stuff like that. They want you to make people convert to their ways. That's why America support the Christian church, because the Christian church make Negroes convert to America, make you take your spirit away and be a full-out American and be all the way on their side, forget who you are. You know, that's why the Christian church is big and notorious in America, and they get all the support. All right, because they are the biggest sellouts, man. These black Christian churches, man. All right, they are no different than these Negroes back then making the covenant with the Greeks. All right, read on.
Verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen. That place
of exercise would be your Christian church today. I mean, that place of exercise where they go dance and hit the tambourine and fall out, and somebody putting a white sheet over them and stuff. I mean, back then they had the Feast of Bacchus back then. The Fast of Bacchus, what it's called? You ever seen it in the Apocrypha? They call it the Fast of Bacchus. Some Greek culture, you know, what they kept. And they'll just practicing all kind of Greek mythology and customs, worshiping Zeus and Hercules and stuff, man. All right? Like, it's no different than serving white Jesus today. All right? They came up with their own gods and not serving the God of Israel. Read on.
Verse 15.
Yeah.
And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
Sold to do mischief. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Now when the kingdom was established before Antiochus.
Yeah, you know these devils, they offer you stuff. You know what I mean? They give you all kind of benefits when you want to be evil and wicked. Right. You know?
He thought to reign over Egypt, that he might have domination of two realms.
That he might have the dominion of two realms, right? Because Egypt, even though it was under Greek captivity, whatever, it was a different type of Greeks. Over there in Egypt, it was the Ptolemies, okay? But over there in Syria, and over there in Israel, you know, it was the Seleucids, King Antiochus. So even the Greeks would have a civil war amongst themselves. All right? Read on.
Verse 17. Wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, with chariots and elephants and horsemen.
All right, skip down to okay, skip down to 20.
The book of First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
And after that, Antiochus had smitten Egypt. He returned again in the 143rd year, and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude.
Uh-huh.
Verse 21. And he entered proudly into the sanctuary.
Now this is this disgusting king, man. These damn Greeks went inside of our temple and start profaning our temple and stuff. This is the main reason why we had to come back and rededicate to the temple, because these heathens was sacrificing pig all in our temple, taking away all our holy things and just profaning it. You know what I mean? So we had to come back and rededicate to the temple. We had to make it brand new all over again, okay? Because of these damn devils, man. All right? Bringing up false gods in our temple. We had to get it back right, because we ain't finna worship no goddamn Zeus. Zeus don't exist. Zeus is not God. All right? You know?
And took away the golden altar.
The golden altar,
And the candlestick of light.
You see it right here. Go ahead.
And all the vessels thereof. Verse 22. And the table of the showbread, and the pouring vessels. Pouring vessels, And the vase. And the
so you see how we got all this stuff up here. See it, the pouring vessels, the candles, all this stuff. The heathens came into our temple and profaned it. All right, read on.
And the censers of gold.
And
the veil. And the crown. And the golden ornaments. That were before the temple. All which he poured off. He took also the silver and the gold and the precious vessels. Also he took the hidden treasures.
Okay, we're gonna drop that. Let's go to First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 1.
Book of First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 1.
Let's get into the Maccabean revolt. Okay, when we had a standoff with these goddamn Greeks. Okay, when we had enough of their disgusting swine flesh, their disgusting Zeus, all they goddamn naked gods. You know, them Greek gods be all naked. I believe that's where they get them Cuban angels from. And the halo, all that garbage. they get that from the Greek culture.
Right.
All these gods coming down, sleeping with women. That's Greek mythology. You know what I mean? When you hear about these Christians talking about God had sex with Mary, or God touched Mary and Christ ain't had no father, man, understand that's Greek mythology. That's paganism, man.
Right.
That been out on the earth. People been thinking like this. The Bible ain't never said God did that, man. Okay? You got to understand, once you get these oppressors in the midst of interpreting the Bible and trying to tell you the Bible, they're going to add their way of life to the Bible. How they understand God. But they don't know God. Definitely your God. And they hate your God, because your God forsake them. So they're going to do whatever it takes to bring you down with them in their damn destruction. Okay? That's their job. Everybody, all these Christians saying, the devil want to bring you down to hell with him. You right about that. You right about that. The devil do want you to be in hell with him. But guess what? He wants you to be in hell so you can keep him in heaven. Okay? Yeah. You understand that. America is hell for all of us, man. He wants to keep you here lost, all of the sauce, man. All right? That's why he took away. That's why every time he got control over you or have dominion over you, he attacking the laws of God. He attacking the Bible. He attacking your customs. He taking away your language, because he don't want you to know who you are. He wants you to think that he is God. And all you is and all you have ever been was a goddamn slave. That's all they teach you in these schools. You know what I mean? When you go to school, when you go to these school systems, our children is being taught that you ain't nothing good in this earth but to be a slave. Harriet Tubman? Give me more. Frederick Douglass, all these people, that's all they teach our children in the school systems. It's slavery. They do it intentionally. But if you want to have somebody to look up to, they give them Martin Luther King. Look up to this man. Be a good sellout like this man. And you will succeed in America if you sell out and be like this Uncle Tom Negro. You will be mighty in this place, and you will. You'll be mighty all by yourself, and your people will still be on the bottom. We one sister on Facebook, man. She had came up to Martin Luther King old house and tried to burn it down. You seen that? She was pouring gas all over his house. And why she was doing that? She just did that out the blue. What y'all think? Huh?
I didn't read up on the story, but I know.
You see it?
I saw it, but I didn't read up on the story. But I know.
But I'm saying, just give me your. I mean, why would you think she'll do something like that?
I know if I decided to burn his house down, I know why I would do it.
Oh, we got some questions on here too.
You know what I mean?
So like it. Read the questions for me, the comments. But the reason why, me personally, why she trying to burn up that house, because guess what? He joined us to a burning house. We in a burning house. Know what I'm saying? Well, that's the only thing I can think of. He joined us to a burning house, and she want his old house to burn down.
Right.
Know what I mean? I don't know that for sure, but that's what I think.
Right.
Why would else she get a gas container and pour all over his old house? It makes sense, don't it? But I can be wrong, but hell, she had the gas tank. But what's the comments in here?
Everybody saluting, and then Trooper Yeshaya says, Lancaster, is that where they get that manifest destiny from?
Manifest destiny is they don't get that from Antiochus Epiphanes. They don't get that from him. Manifest destiny means something totally different. Okay, I'll bring that out during a different class, but now he didn't get that from King Antiochus. All right, so let's read.
Book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 1.
In
those days arose Mattathias, the son of John, the son of Simon.
Let me catch up with you. Baba Gasol. Go ahead.
The son of John, the son of Simon.
Simeon.
A priest of the sons of Jorah from Jerusalem, and dwelt in Modin. Modin
is a small city that's around Israel. Okay, read.
Verse 2. And he had 5 sons. Jonah called Cadius. Verse 3. Simon called Thesseus.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. Judas, who was called Maccabeus.
Yeah, the main character of this whole Maccabean revolt. Okay, the first man that was named Maccabeus. Okay, he was named Maccabee. All right. What do anybody know what Maccabee means? Maccabeus. Let's see what they. I know you know. Let's see what anybody in the comment know what Maccabeus means. Anybody in the comment section, can you tell me what Maccabeus means? Maccabeus or Maccabee. What does it mean? I'll give y'all about 30 seconds. It's very important in this class that you know what Maccabee means. All right. And if nobody got the answer, I'll let Sharatazai go ahead and give out the answer.
Some more time.
You got to give them like 30 seconds. I don't think. You put that in there. Okay. Yeah, cause I want this to take up the whole class. You know.
Okay.
Huh? Any comments? All right, you go ahead, Warren. Tell them what Maccabee means.
Hammer.
Maccabee means hammer. And why was he called the hammer? I ain't talking about MC Hammer. We said, go ahead. Yeah, he killed. He knew how to go to war. He got down, man. He got the job done. All right, read on.
Verse 12. Eleazar called Abiram and Jonathan, whose surname was Epiphanes. Verse 6. And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, woe is me. Wherefore was I going to see this misery of my people and of the holy city?
Okay, right here, this man, Mattathias, and his 5 sons, if I'm not mistaken, they were sick of seeing this Greek culture in the land of Jerusalem, man. They're just like us in the truth. We tired of these oppressors and their rainbow flag and their American flag and all this telling our black women to leave the house and just all this abomination. We just tired of it, man. It's keeping us in hell. And guess what? We want to stand up against this garbage, man. These men decide to get up and go to war with these damn devils, man. Okay? And stand on the laws of their fathers. All right? You know?
Come and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hands of the enemy and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers.
Uh-huh.
Her temple is become as a man without glory.
Mm-hmm.
Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy.
Yeah.
Verse 10. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
What nation on earth ain't had a turn in putting us in slavery, man? You had the Babylonians, had the Egyptians, everybody had their turn. I can't wait till it's our turn, Shabbat.
Right.
I can't wait till it's our turn. Somebody at the door. Shalom, Lord Christ, warrior. Y'all Basha, y'all Shah Brakatah. I don't think I can hear him. Oh, Shalaki. Give me 1 minute, warrior.
Hey, shalom, sir. Yabashina Shabbat.
Shalom, Lord Christ, man. How you doing, warrior?
All good, I don't want your side.
All good. You got any questions?
Yeah, I got a little question. I just saw something now, which is very uncommon in Israelite culture. It said Eleazar, as in chapter 2, verse 5. It says Eleazar called Avaran and Jonathan, whose surname, we don't have surnames in Israel, right?
You say again?
So I wanted to say that we as Israel don't have surnames, right?
Okay, this is like, okay. Say if you have a person named, how can I put it? Say if you have a person named Henry. Hank would be short for Henry. You know, it's just a nickname. That's all.
Come.
Yeah, it's not major to it. It's just a nickname. Somebody give you a similar name, something more shorter, something that be more common. You know, that's all. A lot of people got nicknames. You know, like a man named Richard, he has a nickname. A lot of people in this world have nicknames. You know, have another name that's short for their name. That's all. Any more questions? Okay. All right. Y'all can hear the reader, right? Y'all can hear the reader? Okay. Shalom Lord Christ, sis. All right. Go ahead, Warren.
Gone. Verse 11. All her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman, she has become a bond slave. And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory.
Okay, we're gonna drop that. Now we're gonna go to First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 1.
Book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 1. Then took Gorgias 5,000 footmen and 1,000 of the best horsemen, and removed out of the camp by night. Right,
and this is King Antiochus, you know, a man that's in this military coming to attack the Israelites. Okay, coming to take this to run us out and destroy our land, man. All right, read on.
Verse 2. To the end, he might rush in upon the camp of the Jews.
Because after Judas Maccabees, you know, him and his brothers and his father fought back the Greeks. It took like a whole year for them to come back and retaliate. After this year, Judas Maccabees' father, Mattathias, had died. Okay, so Judas Maccabees was left in charge. And he had like, I ain't mistaken, like 3,000 men going against like 20,000 men. And Judas Maccabees used guerrilla warfare against these Greeks. Go ahead. Huh? My bad, 5,000 men. The water warrior, 5,000 men. But they had like 25 they had a large number of people in the Greek Empire that we were going against. But if you ever know about the Bible, you know in the Bible that God will pick 300 men to go against so many. God like a small number. Most High like a small number, man. Just to show his glory, to make these nations out of an example, to not play with his people. You know what I mean? He did it with Gideon. What else he did it with? He did it with a lot of people, man. He did it with Samson. Samson was just one man. You know how many people Samson had beat up? How many Philistines he killed? And he was just one man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. He was a jawbone, man. The Lord don't need no big number. That's how you know that Christian church, all these IUIC, all these people, man, they got this big old number, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them like that. The Lord, let me tell you something. When it comes to the truth, it's always a small number because people hate the truth. Right. It's always a small number. So somebody give me Ezekiel 16 and 17. I think they back there. Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 17. I got it. Go ahead. I hope this is the right scripture.
Ezekiel 16 and 17.
I don't think that's it. I'm looking for where it says, I'm paraphrasing, a small sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I forgot the precept by heart. So like you. Yeah, the Lord don't work like that. And also, Ward, can you get me the narrow road? I'm paraphrasing again. It's a narrow road. You know how you get to the truth, to the Lord. It's a narrow road. Yeah, 11 and 16.
11 and 16.
Yeah. I think it says wide as a gate and narrow is a road.
You got one in you got that in the Apocrypha too, the narrow gate.
Yeah, I don't need that. I need that small sanctuary, and I want that one that I think that's in Matthew, but it says a wide gate. Okay. Yeah. So give me that one right there.
Yeah, Ezekiel. You said 11 and 16.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 11 and 16. Therefore say, thus the Lord God, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
A little sanctuary, not a mega church. Yeah, not Ebenezer Baptist Church. Most High said a small sanctuary.
Right.
I will be unto them. All right. For the people that want to, risk their lives and die for their brothers and their sisters, man, I'm gonna be a small sanctuary unto them. All right. And that's the I.S.U.P.K, man. Okay. Give me that Matthew. You want Matthew?
Matthew chapter 7, verse
Oh, I'm looking for it. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13.
Enter
ye in at the straight gate.
Enter ye what?
It's like enter ye in at the straight gate.
For
wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Yeah. It's so easy to go to that Christian church, man. It's nothing hard about going to that Christian damn church. But it's hard to be up in here, man.
Right.
You gotta lose your ain't hard to me no more. You know what I mean? Because I don't well, at first it was losing your family when you want to keep the feast of Hachaanakah, the feast of dedication instead of Christmas. You want to give gifts to the Lord, but your family wants you to come give gifts to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your children, especially your children, man. Oh man, your daughter, your sons, they might call you a deadbeat father, all behind it a Christmas gift. You ready to go be around them crazy Negroes and give them gifts instead of your own flesh and blood. They want to cut you off, man. Okay? It's so easy just to satisfy everybody else, be a people pleaser. It's so easy to be a people pleaser, man. But hey, it's hard to please the Lord, huh? Because you got to turn down people. You got to tell people to go to hell. Get out my face, man. what I'm saying? I'm serving the Lord, man. Goddamn your Christian church, goddamn your Christmas tree, goddamn all your fairy tale religions and beliefs, man. I'm serving the real living God, man. Okay, and I want to do these holy days where my people had victory, where my people had won. You know, goddamn the rest of these holidays, man. All right, what's wrong with learning about real Black history, man? Okay, the reason why people don't, really is interested in this Bible because they think it's all about white people. Yep. But when they when they come into the truth and learn that you're learning about some Black independence, right now we are learning about Black independence. All right, this is so. Go ahead, Warren.
They say the Bible white man book.
Oh yeah, they quick to say that, and they think they smart when they're saying it. They think you don't know nothing. They say, "Go ahead, Warren."
Like my uncle, he was arguing with my auntie one time about the Bible. He said,
"Yeah,
should I even make the Bible white man book?" I said, "No." Why are you trying to bring me to argue not about that white man?
Yeah. He think you see a fresh kill. And they think they're so smart when they say King James is a white. I try my best not to say the H word. A white alphabet man.
As if the white man can only write books.
Right.
Niggas can't write books.
Yeah, but they say King James was a white fruity man. All right. And they think they're so smart when they tell you that. They dumb for saying King James wrote the Bible because he ain't write the Bible. He translated the Bible. And he ain't translate the Bible neither. He hired somebody, 47 scholars to translate the Bible. Right. Okay? So they dumb for even saying that. When you have one of them Christian Negroes walk up to you and say, King James was a white man that wrote the Bible, just say you're dumb. King James hired some scholars to translate the Bible. Okay, and those scholars ain't write the Bible. Translation means to carry one language to another language. Okay, it's not you writing the Bible.
And if I could add too,
go ahead.
How could King James, if King James wrote the Bible, you calling King James a LGBT, and in the same breath you saying he wrote the Bible when the Bible is against LGBT.
Right. Damn right. Yeah, man. But Christians they find ways to just philosophies and certain scriptures to make the Bible look like it's a lie. That's what they do. All right, they don't believe in the Bible. They believe in America. Right. That's what they believe in. All right, so let's go back to First Maccabees chapter 4. And I think it was that verse 5. Go ahead. Verse 2. Okay, go ahead. Do anybody got any questions?
No, it's
Verse 2. They look at him, verse 1. And removed out of the camp by night. Verse 2. To the end he might rush in upon the camp of the Jews and smite them suddenly. And the men of the fortress were his gods. Verse 3. Now when Judas heard thereof, he himself removed, and the violent men with him, that he might smite the king's army, which was at Emulus. Verse 4.
And Judas Maccabees, man, this man, he went to war with the Greeks a couple of times, but this is the first time he had won. My bad, not the first time, but I say the second time that he had definitely beat these Greeks. This time he pushed them all the way out of the temple, man, all the way out of the land, and won victory over these Greeks. Okay,
Verse 4. While as yet the forces were dispersed from the camp, in the mean season came Georgius by night into the camp of Judas. And when he found no man there, he sought them in the mountains. For said he, these fellows flee from us. But as soon as it was day, Judas shewed himself in the plain with 3,000 men.
So what happened right here then? Go ahead. What happened?
So man was like, "Oh, these cats running from us."
Right.
And then Judas,
But why he said it though? Why he said that they are running from us?
because he ain't see them in the camp.
Right.
So then Judas popped up like, "We ain't running from nothing. We can go to war with each
But when he popped up,
in the daytime." So
read it again. I ain't saying you're wrong, but read it again. I want you to get the story. Where you was at? Because he came in that night. I want you to understand what's going on right here.
Verse 6.
Right.
As soon as it was day.
Now read what it says when they came in that night.
Verse 5. In the mean season came Georgia by night.
So he came in by night. Judas Maccabees popped up in the daytime. So what's really happening right here? Think about it. What you said?
Slowly, sir.
Unalive them while they're asleep.
You almost there. You almost there, Warrior. Go ahead, young man Lewis. Somebody say something?
Slugger, sir. Slugger, sir. Was it like a surprise attack?
That's right, surprise attack. Huh? Oh, you got his name? Oh, Slocky. Hey man, why you tell me how the name? You do me like that, man. I'm calling you by your slave name. Okay. Shia.
Joe,
Kind of. You can let me know. You can let me know.
Kind of one. Slugger, sir. It was like a surprise. It was like a surprise attack.
Yeah, surprise attack. But what else? It's even more deeper than that. But it was a surprise attack. But okay, what is a surprise attack? It's a trap. And guess what that's happened when they sitting there? You come in the daytime. My bad, you come in the nighttime, but they pop up in the daytime. That means they were stalking you. They were watching you the whole time. So while they watching you and stalking you, they learning all your weak spots. Hey, guess who else did this to the damn white man? The Florida Seminoles. When the white man came into them swamps, you know what I mean, and thinking he's gonna get the Indians, they camouflage it. They sit back watching them. People how to get their weak side. You know what I mean? People their every movements. Man, I'm telling you. And we something serious, man.
I think they made that movie Apocalypto. After that, the Seminoles.
Yeah, man. They had to, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They had to. And we read about this right here in the Bible. They popped up. Oh, ain't nobody here. They running from us. They scared. We watching them. We're gonna mess them up. Hey, we should start shooting these bow and arrows first. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure we kill a whole bunch of them first before we come down with the swords. We're gonna knock a whole bunch of them off. So that they laughing at them, getting all proud and courageous, like they did something, like they put fear in our heart the whole time. You are prey, devil. You are prey, and we hunting you. When Christ come back, Christ said we fishing right now, but when Christ come back, we gonna be hunters. We gonna be hunting them. We gonna be sitting back, watching them crawl in the rocks in the underground bunkers. Thinking it's all cool and gravy. They done got away. And we gonna be going all the way up under them grounds and them caves, man, Idaho. Cause you know they got caves in Idaho. One white man say in the cave in Idaho, it's like 3,000 miles under the ground, man. Yeah, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm glad you told me. Because when Christ come back, I'm gonna come there and look for you. You better not be lying to me. But go ahead.
That's why they trying to like find a way to live on Mars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Planets to find ways to
Mm-hmm.
live and plant crops.
Right.
And stuff.
Yeah, they trying to. Donald Trump put a space military out of space military up there, man. Trying to fight Christ when he come back. They talking about it might be some alien life form out there. You know, they call the angels aliens when they're the aliens. Go ahead.
I had seen this one video you know, much. He was talking, he was like in an interview, and he said something. He was like, a galactic war might happen. He tried to say, well, it might happen in like a million some odd years.
Right.
He said it like a galactic war.
A galactic war.
I mean, like war in space.
Yeah.
He said it might happen.
I pray it happens. I pray every Saturday it happens, don't we? Every Saturday service, before we start teaching and reading Hebrew, don't we pray it happens?
Every morning before I
Yeah, man. They had y'all food with that movie called Independence Day. And you see that big old mothership and aliens coming out of there, man. Yeah, come on, man. There's gonna be some nigga angels coming out that big old mothership and all those spaceships, man. Destroying these devils. Why they run up under the ground, man? I can't wait. That devil, he gonna be under the ground for real in hell. I can't wait that day. But read on.
And when he found no man there, he sought them in the mountains. For said these fellows flee from him. Verse 6, but as soon as it was day, Judas shewed himself in the plain with 3,000 men, who nevertheless had neither armor nor swords to their minds.
Damn.
Verse 7.
Do you hear this? Read that again.
Verse 6, First Maccabees chapter 4, verse 6. But as soon as it was day, Judas shewed himself in the plain with 3,000 men, who nevertheless had neither armor nor swords to their minds.
You said to their minds?
We gonna get into it. Read. Let's go get deeper.
Verse 7.
Go ahead.
And they saw the camp of the heathen, that it was strong and well harnessed, and compassed round about with horsemen. And these were expert of war.
Right. They were known to go to war. He talking about the heathen. He talking about the Greeks. All right, the Seleucids. I mean, King Antiochus' army. All right. Read on.
Verse 8. Then said Judas to the men that were with him, fear ye not their multitude, neither be ye afraid of their assault.
Yeah.
Verse 9. Remember how our fathers were delivered in the Red Sea, when Pharaoh pursued them with an army.
That's right. We passed through the Red Sea, and when they tried to come behind us, the Lord closed up the Red Sea and drowned them damn Egyptians, drowned them damn Africans.
He's basically letting them know, look, the Lord is with us, man.
Right. Yeah, right. Our people, man, you know, they ready to have faith in these damn devils with their big, outstanding army and thinking can't nobody come against America, man.
Right.
That nigga Christ can. Believe that. And I can't wait to see that day. And these Christians gonna be heartbroken. They're gonna be heartbroken that they white Jesus ain't nothing. Your white Jesus don't have no power. Your Jesus that has no color is powerless. Yeah. Yeah, Middle Eastern. Oh, Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Your olive skin.
Yeah, your Olive Garden Christ, you know. We know.
Verse 10.
Yeah.
Now therefore, let us cry unto the heaven. If peradventure, the Lord will have mercy upon us. Let's cry
unto heaven. If peradventure, the Lord will have mercy upon us, man.
Right.
Judah Maccabee saying, man, hey, man, we don't need no sword. We don't need none of this stuff, man. We got the Lord. That's how we need to think right now. We don't need no guns. Know what we need to do? We need to get together and keep the laws of God so the Lord can give us his service. But why would the Lord give you his service if you don't want to serve him? You want to keep serving the goddamn white man. The damn devil that the Bible speaks of. You want to serve the ops. You want to be with the ops. Why would the Lord help you and you down with his ops? Make sense. Would you help one of your friends and he over here talking to the ops? I know you won't. Hell, I think your own mother would cut you off if you talking to her ops. Supposed to be my son, but you over there talking to the ops. Don't come back to my house. Don't come back to my house at all, because you're a traitor. Yeah, but we got to show the Lord that we repent from that. By doing what? Dropping all this American culture off of us. Everything we learn. We have to drop it immediately, quickly.
Expeditious.
Yeah, man. It got to happen. You know?
Come. And remember the covenant of our fathers.
Yeah. Remember the covenant of our forefathers, man. Don't remember the covenant that Martin Luther King made. Integration. Remember the covenant of segregation, of separation that we made with the Lord. I mean, that Moses had made. Okay? And it's going to be another one, man. And it's going to be separation from these damn devils. And that's salvation, man. To get under that new agreement. To not ever try to join these devils ever again, man. They have our kingdom in charge. You know, black supremacy, black and brown supremacy, man. That's what we need to have, man. We all can't rule together. You know, somebody got to be getting ruled, and somebody got to be the ruler. Okay, I mean, it can't happen. White people showing you right now they don't want to be equal with you. All right, they don't want to be your partner. They want to be your master. That's all we see, man. Every damn day, you know.
Come and destroy his host before our face this day.
Yeah.
Verse 11. That so all the heathen may know that there is one who delivereth and saveth Israel.
Uh-huh.
Then the strangers lifted up their eyes and saw them coming over against them.
Yeah.
Wherefore,
then the strangers are the Greeks. The strangers is the Arab man also. All the rest of these nations you see around you. These are strangers, man. These are our enemies. But right here, it's talking about the damn white man, the Greeks. They were the strangers right here in this scripture, okay? You know?
Verse 13. Wherefore they went out of the camp to battle, but they that were with Judas sounded their trumpets. So they joined battle. Yeah. And the heathen being discomfited, flee into the plain. Verse 15. Yeah, because they were shocked, like, oh, what's going on? They didn't know what to do. Hey, man, they stuck us. This is an ambush. But they thought they ran us away, you know. Verse 15. Howbeit all the hindmost of them were slain with the sword. Uh-huh. For they pursued them unto Gazaria. Yeah. And unto the plains of Idumah. Come on. All right. Everybody in the class, what is this word? What? Troopers, sisters, young men. Y'all should know this word. What you say it is? I don't. Go ahead.
Idumea.
Who that is?
Edom.
I'm saying who talking? That's Razan?
Con, sir.
You say Idumea?
Con.
Right, it is Idumea. What do Idumea mean?
Razan, no.
Edomites.
Edomites? Yeah, you're right. Give him a hand. If I ain't mistaken, Idumea is the Greek word for Edom. All right, the Greek word for Edom. All right, go ahead. And Azotus and Jemima, so that there were slain of them upon 3,000 men. This done. What scripture you at? 16. Go ahead. This done. Judas returned again with his host from pursuing them, and said to the people, be not greedy of the spoil, inasmuch as there is a battle before us. Uh-huh. Verse 18. And Georgius and his hosts are here by us in the mountain. Okay, let's skip down to I say like 34. The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter
4, verse 34.
Uh-huh.
So they joined battle, and there were slain of the host of Lysis about 5,000 men. Even before them were they slain.
Uh-huh.
Now when Lysis saw his army put to flight, and
he put his army to flight. It took flight, you know what I mean? You know, and Judas Maccabees only had 3,000 men. 3,000 men against all these men that the Greeks had, man. What a glorious thing, man. Go ahead.
And the manliness of Judas' soldiers, and how they were ready either to live or die violently. He went into Antiochia and gathered together a company of strangers, and having made his army greater than it was, he purposed to come again into Judea. Verse 36. Then said Judas and his brethren, behold, our enemies are discomfited. Let us go up to cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary.
Stop right here. What happened? What's going on right here?
So he made
somebody at the door.
He made the people that he was going to war with back up, flee from the war. And then he went back, took his men, went back to clean up the temple that they destroyed.
Okay, I like that answer. Anybody else?
Was this the one where the part where they had covered the temple with pig's blood?
Not right here. Not right here, sis.
Okay.
Not right here. I don't think it was in here. If we did go over that, I think we had skipped past that. I talked about that last week. But right here, read it again, Warren. Shalom, Lord Christ. I think it was at 36.
Verse 36.
Yeah.
It said, Judas and his brethren, behold, our enemies are discomfited. Let us go up to cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary. Upon this, all the hosts assembled.
No, stop right there. Okay, verse 36. Do anybody know what verse 36 is talking about? I like your answer, young man Jaheem. I love it. Anybody else got another answer for this? You can try 2 times now, 3 times. This is class. All right. Do anybody got an answer? So let's say he is right. Say your answer again. I don't think nobody think they can beat your answer. But go ahead.
He made his enemies fall back from the war, and he took his men to go clean up the temple that they destroyed.
Yeah, but I want you to say something more better. He went to go do what? If he went to go clean up the temple, and what else?
Clean up the temple that they destroyed.
What did he went to go do? Shalom, Lord Christ, boy. Say it. Hey, what are we having today? Let's stay in class.
Sluggish stuff.
Say it again.
Dedication to the temple.
Rededicate to the temple. That's right. All right. Oh, you got something to say, Warrior?
No, I don't want. I was going to say the same thing.
Oh, you have to go ahead and hurry and get it before he say it. Before he say it. I don't blame him, Warren. I don't blame. Hey, they're right. Yeah, he had put out his pistol first though.
Kind of don't count.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Verse 37. Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together and went up until Mount Sinai. And when they saw
where you at, Warren?
38.
Verse
38. When they saw the sanctuary desolate.
Hey, do me a favor. Try to read slow and loud, like you at camp. I need you at camp. So yeah. Hey, this our history, man. Yeah, I want every time you read, Read slow and powerful, man. Hey, it's good practice. When you at camp, you already know how to read. Gabawate. Yeah. But start from 37 again.
Lift up that voice like a trumpet.
First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 37. Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves.
Like that. Why y'all doing me like that? I do. So go ahead.
And went up into Mount Zion.
Uh-huh.
And when they saw the sanctuary desolate and the altar profaned.
And when they seen the sanctuary desolate, what's another word for desolate? Uh-huh. Go ahead, Isupk.
Deserted or empty.
Yeah, right. That's good. Y'all right. But I just ask some more better. So give them a hand. Go ahead.
And the gates burned up, and shrubs growing in the court.
Okay, hold on. Let's go slow. It said, and when they saw the sanctuary desolate and the altar profaned. Okay, how the altar was profaned? What did they do to the altar? How can you profane somebody's altar?
Dedicate swine.
Shalaka, sir.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's right. You ain't doing like that. Go ahead, Warren.
Shalaka. So they were like, you know, like pig blood and like all unclean things on the altar.
Yeah. Sacrificing pigs on the altar. Shradazar got it. He can help it. Go ahead.
And the gates burned up, and shrubs growing in the courts, as in a forest or in one of the mountains.
So that means these devils had destroyed it, and it did not maintain it. Let it just go to a waste. You know, if something just sit for a long time and don't get maintained, you know, shrubs gonna grow up, weeds gonna grow up. You know, y'all see the abandoned house. All right, and this is what they did to our temple. Go ahead.
Yea, and the priests' chambers pulled down. Verse 39. They rent their clothes and made great lamentation and cast ashes upon their heads. And fell down flat to the ground upon their faces, and blew an alarm with the trumpets, and cried toward heaven.
Yeah.
Verse 41. Then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress, until he had cleansed the sanctuary.
Now, you know, when we used to, you know, fall to our faces and put ashes on our head and mourn, that's the way that we used to cry unto the Lord to come save us. I mean, deliver us out of captivity. All right. And right here it says, then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress until he had cleansed the sanctuary. What did Judas have to do? He said, he said this again. Read it again.
Then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress until he had cleansed the sanctuary.
So what he had to do?
Shalaka, sir.
Is that against us?
Unlike the people who filed the sanctuary.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. You're right. Go ahead, Warren.
Shalaka, as yet to unalive the heathens what there was in the temple in the fortresses.
You say unalive the heathens that was in the fortress? And you say unalive the heathens too, right?
So the ones who destroyed the temple.
The heathens, right? Who else had to answer? Go ahead.
Yeah, rededicate. He had to cleanse it. Cleanse the temple.
Cleanse the temple of what? Of who? Because it said, read that again. So he get.
Then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress
So Judas had to appoint certain men to fight against those that was in the fortress. So what's going on right here? They said that what again? What was your answer? That wasn't your answer. That was Yeshaya answer and your answer, right? Y'all said he had to get the heathens out of there, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, he had to pick out some men to fight for the war, people that was in the temple and he himself.
The people, who the people was in the temple? The heathens?
Yeah,
The heathens, okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
I think it's just anybody, whoever was in the temple that didn't obey the Most High, who was sacrificing and clean up.
Okay. Anybody else got an answer? I like that answer too. Anybody else? I just always right. Anybody. But most definitely our people. Okay. That's why he said I had to set up. He had to set up men, you know, that will come against stuff like that, you know. Why he had to set up men? We already got his people there already. Why you got to set up men to do this? Because our own people was doing it. He had to find which one of our people that ain't gonna be down with this nonsense. Because you still had Negroes and don't want to serve Zeus. Just like today, you got Negroes that want to serve white Jesus. But that's the Jesus I know. That's the Jesus I've been praying to. That's the Jesus my mama gave me. The hell with you cult members. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But go ahead.
Verse 42. So he chose priests of blameless conversation, such as had pleasure in the law.
You see? He chose priests that gonna keep these laws, man. They're gonna enforce these laws. They're gonna cleanse out the temple. They're gonna beat them damn goddamn Greek mythology or Zeus worshiping people up out the temple, man. I mean, get up out of here. You're disgusting. Read on.
Verse 43. Who cleansed the sanctuary and bear out the defiled stone.
Yeah, Judas Maccabees chose men who ain't gonna eat the pork chop. They tired of smelling that pork in the temple, man. Yeah, get that out of here, man. We don't eat that. Go over there and go find the Greeks. I mean, go take flight. Get out of here. You know?
Into an unclean place. Verse 44. And when that day consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offering.
Hold on, it said, who cleansed the sanctuary and bear out the defiled stones into an unclean place. The defiled stones were, you know, the altar. Where they sacrifice these pigs on. All right? Sacrifice these pigs to Zeus. All right, go ahead.
Verse 44.
Yeah.
And when as they consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offerings, which was profane, they thought it was best to pull it down, lest it should be a reproach to them, because the heathen had defiled them.
Right.
Wherefore they pulled it down.
Hey man, you know you cook that pork, man. That pork grease, man, it's gonna get down in them stones. That pork grease, man, it's real sticky and nasty and ugh. Yeah, best to just throw it away, man. I don't blame you. I throw the stones away too, man. Ain't no washing that. It's just a thought about it. This is the picture of it. All right, go ahead.
Verse 46. And laid up the stones in the mountain of the temple in a convenient place, until there should come a prophet to shew what should be done with them.
Right.
Then they took whole stones according to the law and built a new altar according to the former. And made up the sanctuary and the things that were within the temple, and hollowed it, and hollowed the courts.
And hollowed the courts. What is talking about when it says and hollowed the courts? Hallowed. Ain't talking about Halloween.
Salakia.
Hey, for some reason, man, I know you know. But go ahead, Warren. Go ahead. I'm gonna give other people a chance, but you just sound so damn confident. But go ahead, Rizal.
It's like it to like kind of cut a hole out of the middle.
Oh, I thought you knew. Hey, nope.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
They cleaned it up and you know, and made it like almost like how can you say, made it holy again? Like it's
Give
now
him a hand.
again
Give him
a
a big
separate.
hand. Give him a big hand. Yeah, they made it holy. They made it holy. Hollow, that's what hollow mean. You know what I mean? To make holy. All right. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 49. They made also new holy vessels.
Right.
And into the temple they brought the candlesticks and the altar of burnt offerings and of incense and the table. Verse 50. And upon the altar they burned incense, in the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, and it's like that they might give light in the temple.
Right.
Furthermore, they set the loaves upon the table.
The loaves of bread, show bread. Go ahead.
And spread out the vows,
the veils,
and finished all the works which they had begun to make.
They rededicated to the temple. We did this 8 days ago. What it was, Thursday, I just out. We came here, we painted. We patched stuff up, you know. We did our thing in here, man. Give y'all a hand on that, man. Officer the shot, me, Gobble Wall, you know, I just out. You was here too, right, sis? Yeah. Give sister a hand, man. Sister getting out. You should have painted too, weren't you? When you painted? Oh, you were trying to paint. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? That's it. Isupk, y'all give him a hand, man. Yeah, man. Anybody else? Yeah, but we came in here and we rededicated to the temple, man. And our bathroom look immaculate. They look immaculate, man. Brand new ceiling, nice, you know, yellow walls, man. Look like a advanced bathroom in there. Okay, I know our bathroom is better than anybody else in this platform. And we ain't asked the landlord. We did it on our own. Yeah. Most high in Christ. Get out another hand, man. Good job. But read on.
Verse 52. Now on the 5th and 20th day of the 9th month.
Now the 5th and 20th day of the 9th month. What could be the 5th and 20th day? Go ahead. I was gonna say Christmas. No, I'm saying right here. What would be the 5th and 20th day? Just say the 25th day. 25th day, because December ain't exist back then. But this is a month of we call Kasalu. So on the month of Kasalu, on the 25th day of Kasalu, this is when they celebrate this, you know, the feast of dedication. But y'all gotta remember, the feast of dedication is not like Christmas. It's 8 days. Okay, Christmas is 1 day. You know, but believe it or not, Christmas used to be, before it was called Christmas, it was called Saturnalia. It used to have it was like a week-long festival. A week-long festival of orgy sex, man on man, women on women, and even child sex too. I brought it out 2 days ago. Christmas is so damn evil, they made it illegal. The United States made it illegal. Because it was too damn evil and wicked. All right, you had something to say, Warren?
No,
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. It was very sinful and nasty and wicked. They said, even the damn devil, the white man, was like, hey man, chill out. Yeah. Hey, they had to calm it down, man. Chill out, man. I bet it had to do with one of their child getting raped. Hey, man, hold on, shit. They got to stop now. Because some of them devils don't like their child getting raped and molested and stuff. You know, yeah, some of them devils ain't all the way like that. It's still nasty as hell, but yeah. Some of them love their children when their children get molested. But that what happened during Saturnalia. Saturnalia is very disgusting, man. They get drunk, they eat good, then you know what happened. The merrymaking. Go ahead.
That was a Roman or a Greek?
Okay, it was in the Roman Empire, what they call it Saturnalia. But that practice always been around. Yes, it's Nimrod. All right, let's read on.
Which is called the month of gasoline.
All right, read on.
In the 148th year, they rose up that month in the morning and offered sacrifice according to the law.
Where you at, Warren?
Verse 53.
In
order and offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offering.
All right, man. Well, there you have it. Get y'all the breakdown in the history of, you know, the Feast of Dedication. Also, it can be called the Maccabean Revolt. When the Maccabees fought back the Greeks, got them the hell up out of our temple, and we rededicated to our temple, man. Okay, we got rid of Zeus and the pig blood and the swine flesh, all that. Okay, we got it back right. All right, now do anybody got any questions? If I close out the class? Any questions, man? Let me know now. Because we finna go on the next feast, which is what? What's the next feast? Huh? Purim. Okay. Do anybody know what Purim means? Not yet.
I know what it's about.
You know what Purim means? Yeah. Anybody in comments? Young man, troopers, sis, Shabbatazah. What do Purim mean? Purim. Or Purim can be also short for Pur, P-U-R. What happened? Okay, do you know what the Feast of Purim is about? What is it about?
Oh, no, I'm thinking about something else. Is that the one with Esther?
Yes.
Yeah, Carmen. When she married the king, and basically the Edomite dude wanted to kill off our people.
Yeah, Haman.
Yeah, Carmen.
Yeah.
He basically wanted to kill off all our people.
Yeah.
And Sister Esther and her brother had some. A lot of what went on, you know what I'm saying, on why the Lord, was basically with the sister, and he heard their prayers and all that, and ended up killing them.
Yeah, but I need to know what happened in that story for that story to be called Purim.
Salakia, sir.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Warren.
Go ahead, sir.
I got it in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Oh no, you cheating, man. You cheating. No. Hold it. No.
Talking about
Who else?
They try to destroy.
No, you seize it.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Salakia, sir, is when they drew the lots for
Okay. Oh man, this trooper on fire. This trooper is on fire, man. Give him a hand. Hey, hold on now. Hold on. If I give you a hand clap, it's already too late. You ain't doing Razan, did you? You ain't going to the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Or you going to
I didn't go to the dictionary.
Fresh off the dome, off the head.
No, I have to look for something, but I didn't get a
I see. Hey, but hey, y'all ain't wrong. If you don't know, look it up. But I wanted to know if y'all know it off the head. Okay. So since you looked it up, and you see it's about what, casting lots, you say? So why do we call it the Feast of Purim?
slugger, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Were the heathens cast the Persians were they casting lots to so that they could see, not see, but was going to destroy Israel?
Nah. Anybody else before I let Isupk give the answer? Before I let Officer of 1,000 Isupk give the answer, do anybody else knows it? All right, go ahead, Isupk.
They were casting lots.
Come on up closer so they can hear you. Come on up closer.
The rest of the heathen were casting lots to win Haman's belongings. Am I right?
Is it for Haman belongings?
Right. Or was it because I knew it was casting.
Okay, you ain't gotta tell me the history. I want to know why it's called the Feast of Purim. Why it's called
because
Purim?
the lots, the Urim and the Thummim are considered Purim, right?
That's right.
And for short, you call it Pur, like you said.
Right. That's right. Now give him a hand. All right. So y'all know about. I'm giving y'all a little advantage on the Feast of Purim. Y'all learn about the Feast of Dedication. All right. So anybody else got any more questions? And just know when he said lots, okay, lot is per, P-U-R, and lots is Purim, right, which is plural, like with the yum. Yeah. You know what I mean? So y'all teach y'all some little history. It's supposed to be the Lots of Walker Dash class. All right. All right, but anybody else? Smash. Was the scripture right here? It's like it, sir. First, we gotta get that another time. I might have to get that another time. What's the question on that? First address. Answer. What's the question on that? She can hear you. What's the question on First Esdras, chapter 25, verse 27, sis?
There's no 25 in First Esdras.
Is okay.
There's no chapter 25.
It was. She typed in.
She put a V. Chapter 5.
I don't know. I know it's 9 o'clock, and I know we got some hungry Israelites in here. But tell her to type it in, and I get back to it. Oh, there you go. The king was in war with the Euphrates. What does he mean?
What chapter?
I'm gonna get your question, and I'm gonna answer it next class, okay? Because we running behind time. But I'm not gonna forget. All right, I promise you. All right. So with that,
I say, Amaju. I say, courtesy salute to the class. Men of Israel, Amaju Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Yahweh, hands down. Sisters may stand. We're gonna salute the sisters in the class. Men of Israel, Amaju Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh. Hands down, sisters may be seated. Class dismissed. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.